upgraded my stamina. And my blood absorption when I blood. I'm gonna also have to increase my my first ability. That's to drink my own blood and increase health. So, hello guys. Welcome back to Meta Gaming. My name is Roland and you will die. Oh, don't you just love it? Oh, look. Nice. Where are you? Gotta love them explosions, man. Last time I couldn't open this door down here. Can I go in now? No, okay. So let's just go back up.
I have this thirst for blood.
Let's go face her again. Booyah!
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! Your hand is shaking. Under. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned.
Yeah.
Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
No. Oh, come on, stamina again. No, why are you changing? Oh, I freaking hate this.
I smell your fear.
This fucking game. Excuse my language, guys.
Hear and obey, for your queen commands you.
Why can't I?
Attack! My blade. Touche, sir.
Can I get some blood now? No. Oh, thank you.
My children, my beloved.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them.
You killed my father. Prepare to die. Come to me, my servants.
Wait, what? She's dead?
Wait. I beg you, wait.
How did
What?
that happen?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Smells like barbecue.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection. These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's escape from the theater.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Well, looks like this is the only way. The Milky Way. So let's fight. Can I get some blood, please? Come here. Here, kitty kitty. Goodbye. I would like to upgrade one of my abilities. So, oh. First I'm gonna go to my hideout.
Good evening.
Can I get some sleep? Yes. as I noted, as I said, I will upgrade. Which one is it? This one? Yes. Oh, I don't have enough. 100 healing. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. Okay. You trade the instant health gain for a greater regeneration. Oh, I don't have enough anyway, so. I'm gonna go ahead and report. Yeah, I'll just take out this side quest for now. Just let it be. Who's this guy?
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, you have come back too late, sir. Far too late.
I know, Avery. I know about Mary and my mother.
I'm so sorry. It was my duty to watch over her. She left the house in the middle of the night. The police said...
It's all right, Avery.
The police said her body was found near your sister's grave in Whitechapel. You're the master of the house now. I'd understand if you fired me, sir.
What is the
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews.
How was life in this house while I was away?
It was sad, sir. Miss Mary moved here in July after she lost her baby and husband. So I stayed to serve both her and your mother.
How was my mother?
Miss Reed was very frail. After Miss Mary was found dead, your mother started talking to herself. She said she was speaking to the dead. She even said that she...
How was Mary?
Miss Mary went out looking for you every night after you had written to say that you were coming back. She was sure you were alive. She'll never know she was right.
I'm sorry I could not be here.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during...
What are the arrangements?
There will be no funeral, sir. No ceremony whatsoever, because of the sanitary situation.
Where is her body, then?
I'm afraid your mother's body was moved to a mass grave somewhere. I have no other information. Civil service is paralyzed, sir, and London is crumbling down.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir, so my task is not over.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think...
Yes.
I see. Well, please go on. Speak freely. It's not as if there is anything left to treasure in this house.
Just like your father. You always had this capacity to focus only on what interests you. It surely helped you become a great doctor, but not such a great son.
I could take this guy, but I won't. I don't need it.
Thank you.
Your bed... I always hoped that I would hear children play in this house before I die.
Oh well, let's go and report to the big boys.
Support the equality
Who's this guy?
men and women.
Hi there.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, I think I met
Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a...
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
this guy.
Is it not a little too...
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
So you...
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
What can...
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Find...
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet?
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Really? But you seem to be such a
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
This guy.
Goodbye.
Okay. So let's report to the guys.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
see where our journey will
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
take us next. Oh, that's Lady Ashbury.
Elizabeth, what are you...
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. That's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Hello. Are you up for a
Lord
chat?
Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses.
Looks like not. Hey Grandpa, I'm here.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why...
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is...
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just...
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Goodbye, Lord Red.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do that a little bit later. What I would like to do is, I think I have a new side quest. I'll do this guy's side quest. Oh, he's fatigued. Maybe I'll give him some goodies. So as I said, I'm gonna do that side quest, and then I'm gonna go and check out the hospital, see how things are there. So yeah, let's just do that. First I'll do the side quest.